Hello, Archibald Chesterfield III, AC3. Today I'm doing What Does Your Wristwatch Say About You? And today's wristwatch is the Quartz Grand Seiko. The Quartz Grand Seiko featuring the 9F caliber. The 9F caliber movement. And I gotta tell you, I love a Grand Seiko. Let me just give you the drum there. I love the Japanese boys. They've given Switzerland a good run for their money. And quite frankly, it couldn't happen to a nicer bunch. Nicer bunch of, you know what I mean there. Google ads, can't say it. So I gotta tell you, you know, I love alternative watches, IWC, NG. And I gotta tell you, what do I think of the Grands? I love the Grand Seiko. I love its attention to detail. I love everything about it. But there's a subset, a special genre of elitist prick, and they're wearing a Grand Seiko Quartz. And these are really arrogant, superficial fookers. That's right, really superficial fookers. And they got an air of superiority. They like it because it annoys the purists. It annoys the purists, and they can bask in the superiority of the movement. Well, you ain't fooling me. I gotta tell you the truth there. I surveyed a large number of my fans who happen to own a Grand Seiko Quartz. And did you know 75% of them still live with mummy and daddy? Yes, they still live with mummy and daddy. And did you know a further 63% of them tried to pass off mummy and daddy's house as their own house when they were on dating sites. Dating sites like Seeking Arrangement, SugarDaddies.com, and not to mention Puff, Tinder, Grindr. It's all out there. And I gotta tell you, I've really tried to like this type of person, but they are an arrogant shit, an absolute arrogant shitter. They are narcissistic. They are absolutely confused. They are very confused puppies. They think their shit doesn't stink, but it does. It does. And I gotta tell you the truth there. Grand Seiko Quartz owners, they all have that superiority. Oh, wow. Go and circle jerk for all I care. Because I can tell you now, a Seiko Quartz, doesn't matter how fine the case has been prepared and put together, it's still a bloody quartz watch. And I was sucked into the quartz trip. I had a Patek 3944 for a long time. And, you know, the same quartz dilemmas come up there. It has no soul! It's like buying a Ferrari that's an automatic. This was before the dual clutch or the PDK transmission. This was when it was T-bar auto. Ooh. You know, those Ferraris in the 70s and 80s, the 400i. Ooh. You know what I mean, auto. T-bar, 3-speed, Bourguignon, a GM or a Bourguignon, I can't remember which one they used there, but it was nasty 3-speeder. Oh, savage. Savage, and this is the whole thing. Grand Seiko Quartz, it attracts a certain type of punter. It's a very special punter. See, they're narcissistic. They think they're cool swinging dicks when they ain't, okay? They really are not cool swinging dicks at all. I mean, they speak of the superiority. They know the price of everything, the value of nothing. They have this bullshit persona. They're wankers, okay? If you met one of these fiends at a staff party, you would just you'd be disgusted with their antics. They pretend to be wine snobs, they're car snobs, they're experts in everything except getting their bloody ass out of mummy and daddy's house. That's right, they're experts in everything. They know best, but their own life is a shambles, and that's the reason they've really chosen the Quartz Grand Seiko. Because they want to tell you what you should and shouldn't collect. They have that badge of honor. They think they got the right to tell you, well, let me give you the drum. These guys are circle-jerking jerks. Narcissistic. They are absolute stinkers. They are absolute stinkers. I mean, let's be honest there. The Grand Seikos, I love them. They're cool. They're a cool piece. But when you get a Grand Seiko owner who wants the Quartz, oh my God! Let's bow. It's like the guy who, it's like, how can I put this? It's like the guy who lives next door to Superman with kryptonite in the garage, just in case. It's an uncool thing to do. And I mean, the Grand Seiko, I love it. I actually am thinking about getting a Grand Seiko myself. Yes, I am. I'm thinking about it myself. I think I might just pull the trigger. That's right, big boy. I want to pull the trigger. I want to pull the trigger. So I'm thinking about seriously getting one myself. But I gotta tell you, gotta tell you, the Grand Seiko itself there, they really are not. Grand Seiko itself is really, they're a great brand, but they are for narcissistic jerks. The people who buy the Grand Seiko in Quartz, narcissistic jerks. That's what they are. They're jerks. Absolute jerks. And they're wine snobs, whiskey snobs, car snobs. Hey, they have an opinion on everything. Absolute opinion on everything. And at the end of the day, they suck. They are suckful people you don't want in your life. They are people when they ring you, you ignore them. You don't want to take the call. They are jerks. I'm Paul Pluter, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III. This has been What Does Your Wristwatch Say About You? Grand Seiko Quartz, I tell you now, I kid you not. Tell me what you guys think of that, and remember, $50 US, PayPal me now. I'll give you my opinion. What does your wristwatch say about you? I will tell you in a video. Suckers! You Grand Seiko Quartz wearing jerks!